A bizarre update down under in the shocking case in which two nurses from Sydney were filmed spewing anti-Semitic hatred, talking in a video chat, one of them saying she would rather kill Israeli patients than have to treat them. Now, that was just part of the conversation in February last year involving 28-year-old Ahmad Nadir and 27-year-old Sarah Abu Lebde, filmed on the video site Chat Roulette. The two nurses were matched with an Israeli content creator, Max Pfeiffer. They told him that they worked in Bankstown Hospital. Now, after Pfeiffer then published the alleged video, the two nurses were suspended for 2 years. Now, an Australian judge has ruled that the footage cannot be admitted as evidence in a trial after their lawyer argued that being filmed without their consent was an illegal invasion of their privacy. So to break it all down, correspondent Joe Brown is here in studio. So the problem isn't that two nurses discuss how they'd rather kill an Israeli patient than have to treat them. The problem is about privacy rights in terms of the video on a video chat line. Tell us more. What is going on?
So to piggyback on what you're saying, it wasn't just that they said that they would kill Israeli patients. They actually said that they have killed Israeli patients. And the reason why this has not been accepted into court is because of a law that was passed before the internet became the force that it is today, and the lawyers were able to manipulate that. This was the New South Wales Surveillance Devices Act of 2007. And that meant that it was a sense of regulation for any kind of surveillance services, cameras or any audio recording devices that are obtained without somebody's consent. Doing so on a website like Chat Roulette is a bit of a grey area, but the lawyers were able to convince the judge. The judge gave a handful of reasons. One reason he gave for throwing this video out is because it has been shared so many times in the legacy media. Now that it has reached so many people, it can alter the viewpoint of the juries and it could make the trial unfair. But there's also a handful of other reasons that he hasn't said because of a court order. Their trial is taking place at the end of August, so we are waiting to find out about that. But the trial relies on this video that you can see on the screen. You can just see the guy doing the cutthroat gesture. That won't be shown in court. The only saving grace that we have is the fact that even though this isn't admissible in court, they were banned from practicing medicine in New South Wales. And because they don't have to adhere necessarily to the strictness of the laws that they will have in place, they do it more in a civil trial. And it's unlikely that their ban for treating patients in New South Wales will be overturned. But the fact that they are on camera clearly saying all of this, saying this with their chest, it's baffling, the fact that this isn't going to be accepted into court.
It is beyond baffling, and it begs the question what this means for the Israeli content creator who is part of this chat when it comes to the trial taking place in August.
Yes, he's already spoken via a video link to the court to deliver his opening statements. There is a possibility that this might be able to be accepted into evidence if he is the one who submits it himself, as he was the one who was actually able to obtain the video. But that remains to be seen whether this will happen, whether it's too late for any of this to happen, because I'm sure he was banking on the fact that this would be taken into trial. It seems like a cut and dry case. You have somebody on video saying that I have sent Israelis to Jahannam, to hell. And I don't understand how you could be any more blatant in your anti-Semitism, not even just anti-Semitism though, the failure of medical practices. They've sworn an oath to protect everybody regardless of their political beliefs, their religion, their race, and they are bragging to the fact that they are not doing that, even if it was meant as a joke, which is a possibility that that is the argument that they would do. Even if it was meant like that, the fact that they are saying this is a clear breach of trust for the people of New South Wales, and I do hope that in some way justice can be served, even though this video, which is very damning evidence, will not be used in court.
These aren't just people, as you say, correspondent Joe Brown. These are nurses. We will be watching. Thank you.